It is available on Kindle and Amazon. And also on Audible. You can check it out. And I leave the podcast with Joe Vector.
Yeah, alright. Anybody ever let that Bird Vector guy back in the building, you're fired, okay? Either I walk or you walk or something. I mean, this is crazy. He just said he was our enemy. And we let him say things. What the heck is going on around here? Who's in charge of this? This is...
No. He said adversary.
Yeah, same thing, okay? I'm not that ignorant. That's the same exact thing that we're talking... Adverse, okay? The adverse. That's the word. I mean, it's not the same side. So, look, just because he's not... He didn't seem very friendly either. He seemed to be haunted and strange in the face. And considering I've never seen him before, I'm pinching myself. Am I awake or dreaming? Maybe I should start a dream journal. This is madness. My whole consciousness is unseated now. I think I have to... I don't know what I have to do. I've been sober for a long time, kids, but there's days, boy, there's days. Bubba, let me tell you. All right, so... All right, well, anything?
This is Joe Vector. It seems that Kurt is having an episode right now.
Oh, yeah, it's definitely Kurt. Yeah, it's Kurt's problem. You're right, definitely. It's definitely Kurt's problem.
And
what kind of a mess did I get myself into here?
There's one thing, my cousin Bert is kind of strange.
Yes, that's like saying that Spock is kind of logical. Yes.
He's out. He's not out there as Totem Wolf, but he's out there.
It puts Totem Wolf in a new light, shines a new perspective on us all. I mean, really. Where is my buddy Totem Wolf anyway?
He's somewhere in the library.
Oh, well, I wasn't asking, like, literally. I was asking, like, well, you know, maybe he's not so bad. Maybe he's not so bad. Okay. You see, kids, there's always worse in life, and we may have just struck pay dirt on that. All right, so isn't it time for the segment?
Yes, it is. It's news.
We'll get back to professionalism.
And this is not from...
Having too much fun here.
This is not from AP.
Mm.
No.
Who is this from then? Pray tell.
Reuters.
You mean Reuters?
Reuters. Sounds like Reuters.
Yeah, that's what I said.
I don't know.
That's all right, Joe. I can see why you're disoriented.
Yeah, probably because Bert was in the...
I'd go from probably to certainly.
Okay, let's get to the news. From Reuters. Anchorage. From Gareth Rosen. And the fattest bear in Alaska is 409.
You led with that, but I still don't know what it means.
Okay, I'm going to read. Anchorage, Reuters. In an Alaska clash of tubby titans that has become a social media sensation, a shaggy, brown, and possibly pregnant mother known as 409 Bednose was crowned on Tuesday as fattest bear of 2018.
I don't really see the reason to body shame this poor bear. I mean, is there some sort of a prize involved? Are they weighing bears?
I don't know. Maybe.
I'm woke as hell, yo. I mean, I'm really thinking that maybe they shouldn't talk that way about bears. Maybe the bear is sensitive about his or her weight. I don't want to misgender the bear.
I understand how you feel.
I don't know.
I don't understand. I'm not bear.
Well, yeah, that's my point. I don't think we can make bear judgments and be humans. You know, I think we have to be bears to do that. Yeah.
Bednose knows out a larger Alaska brown bear, a male called 747. What are these names? 747, 409. They're naming them like the planets. These aren't planets. These are bears.
Yeah, I mean, look, man. It's a designation. It's not a name. They should say the bear is designated this, and her friends call her Susie or something. It's like
Exactly.
Somebody's got to have a name for her in the local area there. If she is rummaging through garbage or mauling someone to death, someone has to know.
Yeah. And likened to a jumbo jet in online votes collected by staff at Katmai National Park.
Oh, so they're comparing her to an aircraft in size?
I think
Oh, insidious.
And
no justice is stalking the land these days.
And preserved during a wildly popular event called Fat Bear Week.
Fat Bear Week, kids. Come on out to Fat Bear Week. We're going to measure your bear for you. Is it fat? Is it overweight? Is it nasty?
Is this a good idea or a bad idea to measure a bear?
To be perfectly honest, I don't mind if they tag them and study them and stuff. But what exactly is going on here? We need to have the history of this contest. It's a contest, sort of.
I mean,
kinda, sorta.
When you think of this,
yeah.
And I'm going to raise this as a possible bad idea, because when you measure a bear, the bear could maul you.
Yeah, but that's my whole point. See, I want to know how they get these measurements. Are they putting food on a scale and, well, Mr. Bear, hibernation's right around the corner. See, nobody's telling the bear not to eat Sicilian pizza. Nobody's telling the bear not to eat cheeseburgers. Because it's good for him. He or she or whatever, they got to go to sleep in the winter, which I wish I could do, but I can't. So at the end of the day, hibernation, man. It's good that they're big and fat out there, because they got a lot of sleeping to do. They're going to sleep it all off. God, I wish I lost weight sleeping. I'd be like, I don't know, Michael Phelps by now, the way I sleep. But alas, I'm not. I haven't seen my toes since 1982. I'm the fattest bear contest. Let me just put it to you that way. You want to know why I'm a little sour about it? That's the reason. All right, let's hear the rest of this.
Maybe Michael. I'm still thinking that.
Good idea.
Maybe my cousin. I don't know. Another Dexter member of the family.
Horrifying. I mean, yes, you're a very large family. It's almost Thanksgiving. You eat pumpkin pie and bread dressing. And what the heck is the difference between bread dressing and stuffing?
Yes, I don't know. Male bears are bigger, but Bednose was deemed to be more rotund. That's right, rotund.
Yeah. He's really fat. You got it.
Her radiant rolls were deemed by the voting public to be this year's most fabulous flag. The park said on its Facebook page, our chubby champ has a few more weeks chow down on lingering salmon carcass before she heads up the mountains to dig herself a den and savor her victory.
She'll eat plenty of salmon along the way.
Katmai, which hugs the mountainous Gulf of Alaska coast, is known for its massive salmon chomping Ursine residents. And the article keeps on going on, but I'm gonna keep on reading this. I'm gonna skip a little bit of the article about Fat Bear Week.
It's clear it's not about body shaming. It's clear that they're praising her life choices.
Yes.
You're beautiful, even if you do devour everything in sight.
Fat Bear Week may be fun and games for human spectators, but it is a serious business for bears, said Andrew Lavelle, a Katmai ranger who is in charge of most of the park's social media posts. And this is what Lavelle said, and I quote, after I get back to this. Okay, I'm back. This might, and whatever I said and I quote before that was not the quote. This is the quote. He says, I quote, "This might be entertaining, especially with these beautiful, majestic animals, but this is a life or death struggle," he said. The bears have to eat a year's worth of food in a few months, but really start to chow down in June when sockeye salmon begin swimming upstream through the park to spawn. Bears can lose a third of their body weight while hibernating, Lavelle said.
When worst comes to worst, they get up all cranky, and then you got a big, hungry, angry bear on your hands in the middle of winter. I mean, that's miserable. They got to make sure they get their salmon.
Yes.
Salmon.
Yes.
Yeah.
Fat Bear Week got its start in 2014 as a one-day educational event called Fat Bear Tuesday, Lavelle said. It became a week-long event the next year. Throughout the past week, park staffers have posted photos of individual bears and gathered input from viewers who selected favorites in a bracketed tournament-style competition. This year's competition started with 12 bears before reaching Tuesday's bed-nosed 747 face-off. You know what? I have to make a comment.
Well, better to ornament the occasion by doing so.
When they say 747, a name pops in my mind. That is one-man gang from the WWF.
Well, we know we get a wrestling reference sooner or later.
And when you think of competition, and you think of squaring off, and you think of facing off, you think of wrestling.
Well, some of us do.
Yes. But that's not relevant right now.
Or at least not as relevant as other things are.
Exactly. Let's get back to the story.
Yeah.
Luckily for Katmai bears, their home holds a river teeming with fish from the world's largest natural salmon runs. The Brooks River is spawning site for salmon base in southwestern Alaska's Crystal Bay. End of the article.
Riveting, fascinating, spellbinding. Yeah. So there's a bunch of fat bears in Alaska. We kind of knew that already. And now they're measuring them and praising them for their voluminous girth. I wish I got praised for my voluminous girth. I wish I had a whole state ushering